So how much do you think you had to drink? I mean, I can smell it on you and everything. And,
Yeah, I know, but I'm at home.
And obviously I can tell that you're a little intoxicated, okay? To make sure you're okay.
I'm okay.
I see that. The crime to have happened.
I mean, I was in my...
Deep for
I
me?
just don't get this. I mean, why do I need to go to jail?
Watch as a welfare check takes an unexpected turn, leading to a surprising arrest.
The Mazda, I think it is.
The black car?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind coming outside for me?
For what?
Or can I come inside and talk to you, I guess? Okay. Were you just at Quick Trip today?
Why?
Because we got a call about you at Quick Trip.
For what?
They just wanted a welfare check done on you. Because you were trying to buy some alcohol and got denied some alcohol.
Okay.
So and you were stumbling around and they just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Were you just at Quick Trip? I mean, I can pull the video, I just don't want, I mean,
what's the...
They're just concerned about you. People get concerned about people all the time. Have you been drinking since you've been home?
Since I've been home? Yeah.
How long do you think somebody owns up in the air?
I know you just got home like, what, 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago? Something recent like that, right?
And...
Yeah, like 10 minutes ago, about 11:40.
And...
How much do you have to drink today? Is it illegal to drink?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I know.
Just wondering how much you had.
So...
Just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, you didn't hit it. You didn't hit anything with your car at all. You go check out the car quick,
Yeah.
just to make sure.
Yeah.
What's your name, sir? So your car's fine. You didn't hit anything. What happened there? Just got some paint peel. Okay. Why were you trying to buy some alcohol today? You just ran out. You just ran out and you needed more.
It's my day off.
10-4. Okay. Where do you work? You said Spectrum. Okay. Okay.
And I'm really confused
Why are you confused?
why you're here.
Because we got a call about you being at Quick Trip, and you seemed like you were kind of off, and you were stumbling, and then drove home, and they wanted to make sure you were okay. That's why we were called.
Okay.
And you were denied alcohol. Why were you denied alcohol today? Because you had already been drinking and they didn't want to sell it to you? Or did you have issues there earlier? Or?
Don't have issues.
Okay. Well, I think County was out with you earlier or something, weren't they?
Who?
Winnipeg or Fond du Lac County deputies were out with you earlier, I guess. That's just maybe they were mistaken who it was or something like that. I'm not sure. I wasn't there, so I don't know. You weren't able to get any alcohol. Do you have any alcohol inside?
Why are you here?
To make sure you're okay.
I'm okay.
I see that.
And?
Yeah, you can lean up against that. That's fine. So how much do you think you had to drink? I mean, I can smell it on you and everything. And
Yeah, I know, but I'm at home.
Was the witness willing to make a formal statement? So yeah, they were concerned because you seemed like you were intoxicated, and then you drove home. And obviously I can tell that you're a little intoxicated, okay? I can see it in your eyes. Obviously,
I'm at home.
I know. That doesn't negate the fact what happened,
I
right?
was sitting on my back porch having a cigar when
I came up.
when you knocked on the door.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
I don't smoke in my house.
Don't worry about all the
Yeah.
cigar smoke and everything.
Nah. My landlord would knock me in the head if I
Right.
smoked in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
So I make sure.
Do you live here with anybody?
No, just me.
Just you? Okay.
Yeah, just me.
So how much did you have to drink throughout last night and this morning?
I don't know.
You don't know. I guess were you drinking beer or liquor or what?
I don't understand the problem. I'm
So-
at my home.
Right.
So
based on what the person that made the statement said, okay, they felt that you were intoxicated. You haven't been drinking since you've been home. You drove home, and now we're here.
Okay.
Okay. They were concerned about your welfare. They were concerned that you were, maybe driving intoxicated, and that's why we're out here. I understand you made it home safe, but that doesn't negate what happened, right? Would you be willing to go through some tests with me?
I don't need to.
I know. I can't make you, right?
I mean, like I said, I was in my home,
I hear you.
and you came by, and I appreciate that. How you doing? Name and badge number.
Officer, badge number 66.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Right, and they were concerned about you, that you were driving intoxicated. Okay.
Who is they?
I don't know her name offhand, but she made a formal statement about it, which would all be in our computer system and everything. So, I mean, all I'm asking is for you to do a couple tests to show me that you're not impaired, and then we'll get you on your way. That's...
If I'm in my home, what difference does it make?
Well, just like any crime, we don't have to catch them.
Not crime.
OWI, right? So it's just like a theft call. I mean, people have a theft happen, the person leaves, and then we have to go track them down and continue our investigation, right? And that's kind of what we're doing here. We're continuing the investigation. We came to find you, to talk to you about this, okay? To either substantiate or unsubstantiate the investigation. Okay? So,
No.
all I'm asking for you to do is go through a couple tests, and then we'll get you back inside.
What kind of tests?
Just field sobriety tests. Have you ever been through them before?
I have.
Okay. Talking on a slippery surface,
I
right?
get that. So you walked to my house. Mm-hmm. You knocked on my door.
Correct.
All right. You brought me all the way outside.
I asked for you to come outside, and you willingly came out.
And I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I did.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So I can talk to you further and see if you can go through these tests with me, because I believe that you're impaired. And these tests will help show me that you're not.
That doesn't matter.
Bottom line.
I'm at my house.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't negate what happened. Just because you made it to your destination doesn't mean that it negates what was going on.
I am perfectly
Okay.
legal to be in my house and have an adult beverage.
Yeah, which you were doing this morning. Right.
This morning.
Or last night. Okay. But then you were denied alcohol because you said that you were out of alcohol inside. So you didn't get any alcohol from Quick Trip. Okay. So that's why I'm asking.
And they said no.
Right.
And so I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here?
To investigate the OWI. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm here to investigate the OWI. The driving behavior, because we have somebody that's willing to give a formal statement and testify if they need to. That's why I'm here. I got to do my job, right? So, to inform her that everything, the person that made the complaint, I don't know her name offhand. I didn't talk to her, okay? Another officer talked to her. But she was willing to make a formal statement about it and testify if she needed to, everything like that. So I kind of have to, I have to do my job, okay? That's just where we're at.
You're doing your job.
So it's just a couple tests, and then we'll get you on your way. It's that simple.
I don't need any tests.
Well, I can tell you right now, I believe that you're intoxicated. Okay.
That's possible.
So those tests will help determine whether or not you are. It won't take long.
The problem is, the problem is, I'm at my home.
Mm-hmm. Again, doesn't negate what happened.
Doesn't matter. All you see is I'm at my home. Mm-hmm. You took me out of my home.
You willingly came out.
And I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna. So the problem is what?
I already told you, I'm investigating the OWI.
And investigate.
Okay. So you're willing to go through the test with me?
No.
That's part of the investigation.
No.
I mean, if you don't want to go through, that's fine, but then I got to go off of the information I have, right? Those tests will give you the opportunity to show me that you are fine.
It doesn't matter if I'm fine. I can be if I wanted to be, as drunk as I want in my own home.
Right, but then driving is where the issue is.
I'm not driving.
Right now you're not.
Driving?
But you were.
Do you see me driving?
I don't have to catch you in the act of driving when somebody witnesses that.
No. Do you see me driving? I'm not. I was in my home.
I hear you.
I was on my back porch.
I hear you. So that's That's where we're at right now, okay? So we have two choices. Either one, you can go through the test and show me that you're fine. It'll take a couple minutes. It won't take long. Or you can refuse, and then I got to go off the information I have. Okay? So I guess which is it? Would you be willing to at least go through a couple of them?
What I want to do is just.
I understand you want to go back in your house, okay? But that's right now. That's not going to happen, okay? So are you willing to go through the couple of tests with me? It won't take long.
No.
Okay. Are you willing to provide a preliminary breath test? It has no bearing in court. It just shows me whether or not there's alcohol on board. Which you've already told me you've been drinking, so it's not going to show me anything. Right.
It's not going to show you anything if I've been in my home and drinking.
Earlier, though. Right.
It's not going to show you anything.
Right. All it's going to do is confirm that you're not lying to me and you were drinking earlier. That's all it's going to show me. So would you be willing to do that quick?
Why would I do that if I'm in my home having a drink?
You weren't having a drink. You were having a cigar. And you already told me that you already told me that you were out of alcohol. You went to Quick Trip to grab more alcohol. They refused to give you alcohol, and then you came home, so you didn't go anywhere else. So then you came home, went and had your cigar on the porch.
Yeah.
Right, and you haven't drank since, which you already told me, which is fine.
In my backyard.
So that's where we're at.
So
you don't want to go through the tests. Would you provide a preliminary breath test for me? Again, it has no bearing in court. It just shows me whether or not alcohol is on board, which you already told me there was. So all it's going to do is confirm to me that you're not lying to me. I'm not saying that you're lying to me. I'm just saying that I've never dealt with you before. So, obviously all it does is confirm. Would you be willing to do that?
Confirm that I've been drinking?
Yep. So would you be willing to...
I've already said I have been drinking.
I know. All it does is confirm that you...
What do you mean
have you been using any
confirm?
drugs? Have you been using any drugs today?
No.
Okay, so that's what that's going to show me, is that it's alcohol and not drugs. That's all it's going to show me. It's a 4-second breath. Has no bearing in court. All it does is show me that you do have alcohol on board, which I can smell it on you, but it just confirms it, right?
I have. I've already admitted it.
What's your first name? Okay, so
Hey.
again, I don't need to. Yep, I don't need to continue going back and forth here. It's a
No,
simple question.
I'm-
Would you be willing to provide the breath test?
I guess.
Okay, hang tight for 1 second.
Are you kidding me?
So it's going to show there's no alcohol in or on the tube here.
The male was hitting the female in the vehicle. They're not normal.
So zeros. All I need you to do is take a deep breath of air, wrap and seal your lips around the straw and blow directly into the straw, okay? About 4 seconds. Deep, like you're blowing up a balloon. Go, 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 go. And you know what the legal limit in Wisconsin is? Do you have an IID installed in your car?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you able to grab the straw for me just because your lips are on it? We'll let you throw that away in a bit here, okay? You can put it in your pocket. All right, Matthew, at this point, you are going to be placed under arrest for OWI.
What?
You didn't want to go through the test, so I have to go off of the information I have.
What are you talking about? I mean, I was in my home. I didn't do anything.
I know, but it's just like any crime. I don't have to catch you in the act for the crime to have happened, right?
What are you talking about? I mean, I was in my home.
When we have the information that we have, and we can show that you were driving impaired, then that's kind of where we're at, okay? But you have an O2 restriction, and your BAC through the PVT is a 255, okay? So just because you made it home safe doesn't negate the fact that you were operating while intoxicated, okay? So we're going to walk over to my squad here.
I need 2 Marquette Street.
We're just going to go right in front of my squad here, and then I'm going to search you here. Just Hatton.
Yeah, it's just. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it was already ripped. I think I caught a little bit of that.
It's
You have any pockets on the inside of this at all?
No. Well, I do, but I don't do
Nothing in
anything
them.
in them.
City 73, City 18. They now
How many prior OWIs do you have?
How many what?
Prior OWIs do you have?
I don't understand.
How many prior arrests do you have for driving intoxicated? You have at least one. That's why you have the O2 restriction.
Just the one.
I mean, I'll double check, but you got a pocket knife.
That's it.
Pocket knife and some keys. Is there anything illegal in the car?
No.
No alcohol or anything?
No.
Are you okay if I search it? And lock it up and everything?
Do you need to?
Well, I mean, the window's down on that, so I'd like to make sure that it's locked and everything, because you have the key and I don't want anybody to break in.
Well, the window. Well, locked.
Okay. Are you okay if I do that quick, though?
Yeah.
Make sure there's nothing illegal in there and then lock it up?
No, you don't need to.
Okay. Okay. Is there a bunch of money down here? I don't know. Oh, just some money? Some quarters? Looks like you got, what, 40, maybe 40 bucks in there? 40 couple bucks? 41 bucks? That's gonna stay in your pocket. Quarters for laundry, or you like to gamble with those machines?
No.
No. You don't gamble?
Just laundry.
So we're just gonna head right over here onto this side. I'll have you stand right here for me, sir. Have a seat for me. Here, have a seat for me.
I just don't get this.
I can explain more as we're on our way and everything.
I just, oh, ouch.
Okay. Otherwise, you can send it to me and I can take care of it. What's your last name? How do you say your last name? And your middle name is. Do you have anybody that's an adult and sober that would be willing to pick you up so you don't have to go to jail? You have nobody?
No.
Friend, family, nothing? Coworker?
No. I mean, why do I need to go to jail?
So when it's an OWI, we can't release you on your own. We have to release you to a sober adult. If you can find a sober adult, we can let you go back in your house. Need a phone number for court purposes. We gotta go to St. Agnes. Do you identify as white? Are you Caucasian? I know.
If I said I identify as black,
Is your race white? I gotta ask. I can't just assume.
I mean, it doesn't. That's the funniest question I've ever heard.
Are you Caucasian? I know. But
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
I mean, it doesn't change anything. It's because your driver's license doesn't auto-populate with the race. So.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Citations here. They all have the same court date, and they're all mandatory. It is. That's not what I wanted to do. Accidentally hit my lights button. The first one is for operating while revoked. The second one is for failing to install the IID. And the third one is for second offense OWI. Again, they all have the same court date. It's February 8th at 9 a.m. at the Fond du Lac County Circuit Courthouse at 160 South Macy Street, okay? Make sure you go. If you don't go, a warrant will be issued for your arrest, okay? So just remember, February 8th, 9 a.m. Those will be with you. Next is that form I got to read to you, okay? It's the form that I cannot interpret the language, but I can reread sections to you if you'd like. You just have to let me know you need it reread. At the end, I'd have that yes or no question. I just need a yes or a no. It's called the informing the accused. Under Wisconsin's implied consent law, I'm required to read this notice to you. You have either been arrested for an offense that involves driving or operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs, or both, or you were the operator of a vehicle that was involved in an accident that caused the death of, great bodily harm to, or substantial bodily harm to a person, or you were suspected of driving or being on duty time with respect to a commercial motor vehicle after consuming an intoxicating beverage. This law enforcement agency now wants to test one or more samples of your breath, blood, or urine to determine the concentration of alcohol or drugs in your system. If any test shows more alcohol in your system than the law permits while driving, your operating privilege will be suspended. If you refuse to take any tests that this agency requests, your operating privilege will be revoked and you will be subject to other penalties. The test results or the fact that you refuse testing can be used against you in court. If you take all the requested tests, you may choose to take further tests. You may take the alternative test that this law enforcement agency provides free of charge. You also may have a test conducted by a qualified person of your choice at your expense. You, however, will have to make your own arrangements for that test. If you have a commercial driver's license or were operating a commercial motor vehicle, other consequences may result from positive test results or from refusing testing, such as being placed out of service or disqualified. In addition, your operating privileges will also be suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood? Once we get you inside, I can take the handcuffs off for the time being while we're here, so that they don't have to stay on. Walk right through these doors.
Thanks, W2.
Left, I mean. Walk on in here for me. And then if you just want to turn and face that chair so I can take the handcuffs off. You have a seat. Yep. So this form is a form that needs your signature. It's a form for the hospital. I don't take a copy of this. It has no bearing for me at all. It just is basically a form for them saying that you gave consent for the blood. Right here, just telling them that you gave us consent for the blood. Again, this form just goes right to the lab. I don't take it or have any bearing on this. Yep, that's okay. I already searched this, so doesn't bother me. Here is the consent form and the blood kits. Should all be filled out. Tara.
Do you have a driver's license on you by chance?
He did not, but here's all of his info should be at the top there.
Collected, bottom that's us, and then don't ever sign until you.
Yeah, you can take it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna get
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, if you want to take that off, or slide your arm out or whatever.
And then with these, always
Whichever
write
one you
down the
want.
expiration of the tube on both sheets. So always make sure that the tubes are good.
being experimented on.
No.
Yeah. Get too close to your cuffs there.
You're not raising any flags that makes me think you're going to attack me, so.
And you can feel that if you want. Yeah, the last one, just
Now that they got that done, while they're finishing that up, the last form here is an alcohol drug influence report form, okay? It's a form the Department of Transportation has created with a series of questions that they'd like us to ask anybody that's been arrested for OWI. However, I cannot ask you any of these questions without first reading you your rights. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, a lawyer will be appointed for you without charge prior to any questioning. If you decide to start answering questions at this time, you can stop anytime during the questioning. Do you understand each of those rights?
Yes, but that's absolutely wrong. Just to be saying, it says
It says
not
a lawyer will be appointed for you without charge prior to any questioning.
correct. However, that only is applicable to criminal cases and
Just
not
make sure to document
civil.
where you-
This is a criminal case. Second offense is criminal.
No, what I'm saying is, the last time I
These.
tried
So
to
these
get a
are
lawyer,
Just confirm
they said
that you haven't tampered
no.
with it.
Who said no?
Those are on first. Just put them over the two.
The officer?
No,
So first offense is civil, so maybe that's why.
I don't know.
Yeah, first offense is
They-
civil,
they
second
said-
offense is criminal.
They said, no, we will not represent
That's
you.
okay, so it's
So,
part of the
anyway,
gray part up there.
I get what you're
So
saying.
that's just-
So you understand your rights?
That's
Yeah.
off. There's-
Understanding those rights, do you wish to waive those rights and answer these questions?
Any questions
And
you
then
have?
these, don't ever touch, this is all.
Okay, so I just need a signature from you stating that you have read or have had read to you the statement of your rights, you understand what your rights are, you're willing to answer questions at this time, you do not want a lawyer at this time, and you understand and know what you are doing. If that is true, I just need a signature right here. Oh,
Right there?
yep, right there. Have you taken any prescription drugs or medications in the last 24 hours? Just a couple shots? That's all you had?
Yeah.
So you were like sipping, I guess, like some type of liquor?
Well, whiskey.
Whiskey? Okay, so you were drinking whiskey. Any, was it mixed whiskey or just whiskey straight?
Just whiskey.
Okay.
We don't have any.
And you think you just had a couple shots? Was it like those small glasses, you know, those like 8 ounce, like,
I
And
don't.
the suspect is also in the chapter.
Okay.
About.
so you don't know how much you drank, but you're just drinking whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay. What time did you start drinking? It is 12:51 p.m. And we got called at 11:38 a.m. when you were going to get more alcohol.
Last night.
Okay. So including last, well, I guess when did you start drinking last night?
You know, it was late. I don't know.
Like 10, 11, or are we talking like 8, 9?
Yeah, probably.
You had one glass like right before you went to Quick Trip type of thing?
Yeah, so if you have a pint, okay, and you have half a pint before, and half a pint, and I was just buying another for the rest of the day.
Another pint of?
Yeah, another pint,
Okay.
around noon.
So-
Left, you know what I'm
So
saying?
you're saying the bottle is 1 pint?
No.
I don't know.
A bottle of the fifth.
Right.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a pint, if you were to put things into shot glasses,
Mm-hmm.
okay, a pint is like 4 shots,
Okay.
okay,
Alcohol or drugs at this time?
right now.
Yep. Yeah, it says at this time.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Were you involved in a crash today?
No.
I wish we could do that and maybe just take your keys and put it into evidence for safekeeping for you to grab when you're sober.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. Unfortunately, they do not allow us to do that. I'll just put them in front this time. I gotta have them handcuffed, but I'm not gonna put them in back. You've been cooperative and decent with me, so. Absolutely nobody we can think of. We'll go to the right, back the same way we came from. Through here.
I was in Las Vegas.
And you didn't need a
I
code.
didn't need it. So, you know what I'm
That
saying?
makes sense.
But it's a nice coat. I got it back when I was in Germany.
Yeah, it looks really warm.
It is very nice.
Are you on any prescribed medications? I'm gonna put everything but the pocket knife in here. I just want to hand that to them specifically so that they know. It's got like a little stylus, huh?
No, it's a toothpick.
That's a toothpick.
That's a toothpick.
Interesting.
And the other one is like
A file or something? No, they won't be taking any more blood from you. But you can just have a seat. They'll have a bunch of questions for you. And
I'm sure they will. Don't lose that pocket knife.
he had he had like a small pocket knife on it. I agree. Trust me, if I could change
I
it,
was in my backyard. I was in my porch.
if I could change it, I'd bring you right back home. Instead of, yeah. So 2 citations and then the OWI second. Yep. I mean, I guess they're criminal citations, but he's not booked on them.
Alright, gonna turn around here, I'm gonna have to go through the metal detector.
To see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.